Welcome back, Zodiac enthusiasts, to ABC Zodiac. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the world of Virgo, the perfectionist, the organizer, and the analytical genius of the Zodiac. If you've ever met someone who seems to have their life meticulously planned out or who can spot a typo from a mile away, chances are you've encountered a Virgo. In this video, we'll explore what makes Virgos tick, how to win their elusive hearts, and what it's like to navigate a relationship with this practical and precise earth sign. From their love language to their high standards and even their romantic quirks, we've got all the tips you need to charm the Virgo in your life. Let's dive in and discover the secrets to loving the Zodiac's ultimate perfectionist. Virgos are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, which makes them sharp, detail-oriented, and highly analytical. They're the ones who'll spot the tiniest error in a report, reorganize the pantry alphabetically, and have a backup plan for every contingency. To a Virgo, chaos is the enemy, and order is the goal. If you want to win over a Virgo, start by showing them you can keep up with their standards. For example, imagine you're planning a date. Don't just say, "Let's go to dinner." Instead, research the best reviewed restaurant, make a reservation, and show up on time. Virgos appreciate thoughtfulness and efficiency. They'll notice the effort and respect you for it. Virgos are also known for their practicality. Flashy grand gestures might not impress them as much as a small but meaningful act, like helping them organize their closet or fixing a problem they've been stressing over. In their eyes, love is in the little things that make life smoother and more manageable. Virgos value trust and reliability above all else. They're not the type to jump headfirst into a relationship. They need time to observe, analyze, and decide if you're worth their emotional investment. This can feel frustrating, but patience is key. Picture this. You've been dating a Virgo for a few weeks and they're still cautious about opening up. Instead of pushing them, show them you're dependable. Keep your promises, show up when you say you will, and avoid any behavior that might make them question your integrity. It's also important to remember that Virgos have a keen eye for details. They'll notice the small things like whether you're punctual or if you follow through on plans. If you say you're going to fix that squeaky cabinet hinge for them, do it, and do it well. Actions like this reassure a Virgo that you're someone they can rely on in the long term. Trust isn't built overnight with this sign, but when they finally open their heart to you, their loyalty is unwavering. Virgos aren't big on flashy declarations of love. Instead, their love language often revolves around acts of service and quality time. They'll show their affection by doing practical things to make your life easier, like cooking dinner, fixing your leaky faucet, or helping you study for an exam. To reciprocate, focus on thoughtful gestures. For instance, if your Virgo partner has a busy week, surprise them by taking care of their chores or running errands for them. Or plan a quiet evening where you can spend quality time together, maybe watching their favorite documentary or tackling a DIY project as a team. Virgos also appreciate thoughtful conversations. Instead of superficial small talk, engage them in discussions about their passions, goals, or even their favorite productivity hacks. They'll feel deeply connected to you when they see that you're genuinely interested in understanding their world. Complimenting their work ethic or acknowledging the effort they put into something meaningful to them will make their heart swell. Virgos are often the rock stars of the workplace. Punctual, precise, and reliable. If you've got your eye on a Virgo coworker, tread carefully. They value professionalism and are unlikely to risk their reputation for a fleeting romance. However, if they sense a genuine connection, they might consider taking the plunge. To catch a Virgo's attention at work, start by impressing them with your work ethic. Show up on time, meet deadlines, and contribute thoughtful ideas during meetings. Virgos respect competence and will notice someone who shares their dedication to excellence. Once you've established mutual respect, look for subtle ways to connect. For example, invite them to lunch or compliment their work on a recent project. Just be patient. Virgos take their time when it comes to matters of the heart, especially in professional settings. Virgos are naturally cautious when it comes to mixing business with pleasure. So if they do decide to pursue a relationship, they'll want to keep it low-key. No over-the-top public displays of affection in the office. Instead, they'll focus on building a solid emotional foundation outside of work, making sure their personal life doesn't interfere with their professional reputation. Virgos are not typically associated with impulsive behavior, but that doesn't mean they're incapable of a spontaneous fling. If you've had a one-night stand with a Virgo, there's a possibility it could turn into something more, but only if you handle it right. Virgos value respect and discretion. If you're interested in pursuing a relationship after a one-night stand, show them you're serious. A simple text like, "I really enjoyed our time together. Would you like to meet for coffee?" can keep the connection alive. Just don't rush them. Virgos need time to process their feelings and decide if they see long-term potential. It's also worth noting that Virgos are natural overthinkers. They'll analyze every detail of your interaction to determine if it was just a fleeting moment or something with substance. If you're genuinely interested, be consistent and patient. They'll appreciate your effort to build something meaningful, even if it starts from an unexpected place. Virgos have a unique approach to romance. They're not flashy or overly sentimental, but they're deeply caring and attentive in their own way. For example, a Virgo might not surprise you with a dozen roses, but they'll remember your favorite coffee order and bring it to you on a hectic morning. However, their high standards can sometimes make relationships challenging. Virgos have a tendency to nitpick, often without realizing it. If your Virgo partner comments on your slightly wrinkled shirt or points out a typo in your text, don't take it personally. It's just their way of trying to make everything perfect. Virgos also love routines. If you can establish shared rituals, like weekly meal preps or Sunday morning yoga, they'll find comfort and connection in those moments. These predictable routines help them feel secure in the relationship, while also giving them opportunities to share their meticulous nature with you. One of the most challenging aspects of being with a Virgo is their critical nature. They have an uncanny ability to spot flaws, whether it's in a project, a plan, or even your behavior. While this can be frustrating, it's important to remember that their intentions are rarely malicious. For example, if your Virgo partner criticizes the way you fold laundry, don't react defensively. Instead, see it as an opportunity to understand their preferences. You might say, "Thanks for showing me how you like it done. I'll try to remember next time." A little patience can go a long way in building harmony. It's also helpful to redirect their critical tendencies into constructive problem solving. If they're nitpicking about a minor issue, ask for their input on how to improve it. This empowers them to channel their perfectionism productively while strengthening your partnership. And that's your ultimate guide to loving a Virgo. They're practical, intelligent, and deeply caring, but their high standards and analytical nature can be a challenge. Are you ready to meet those standards and win their meticulous heart? If so, you just might have found your perfect match. Thanks for watching ABC Zodiac. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more cosmic insights. See you next time.